Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. There is a message that was received by one of our admins that I want to share with you. The message reads like this. Hello my brother, how are you? Can you please post my story as anonymous? I hope that I find you well, but I am not doing okay. There is this sickness that has been afflicting my body for a very long time, and I do not know if this sickness will go away, and I do not know if I should go out into the open so that I can get help. The last church that I attended, the pastor, when he was having a one-on-one with me, he encouraged me to confess, and after I had confessed, God was going to forgive me. But I felt so scared to stand in front of church and confess all the sins that I did online, so I chose not to confess. All that I wanted was for him to pray for me, and after him praying for me, then the sickness could go away. He said, I can pray for you, but if you do not confess with your heart that you are truly sorry for all the sins that you are saying that you committed online, then I do not know if God will be willing to forgive you. So after he had prayed for me, nothing changed. Even right now, my brother, nothing has changed. I am a young lady who is aged 28 years old, and I am from Kenya. So what happened is that my brother, he got involved with a lot of men. Those are called the Yahoo boys, who are scammers. They were scamming a lot of people in very smart ways. I don't know how they hooked up with each other. Then I used to use my brother's phone. At that time, I saw that on his phone, in his gallery, he had downloaded this other documentary that is here on YouTube. It is all about secret societies. So after I had watched that documentary that was about secret societies, then I wanted to find out more. Without having a lot of data, I used to spend my time mostly on Facebook because that was the data that I could afford. When I was on Facebook, I had managed to create a fake or a ghost account so that I can browse around all the people that were claiming to be in those secret societies. Life continued, my brother, and I then started using some fake pictures of some beautiful ladies that are from my country. When I was using these fake pictures, I then noticed that a lot of guys, they were coming to my inbox and they were telling me that they were in love with me. After that, I will then invite them to my WhatsApp and we continued dating just like that. For me, it was all about fun, seducing a man, and I was just having fun knowing that these men, wherever they were in their country, they were busy thinking that they were dating this very beautiful Kenyan woman, yet they were dating me. Not like I am not beautiful, but I was just using the cover up of other women that are from my country. To me, it was a fun way of messing up with guys. I used to date somewhere around 20 guys at the same time that I'll be speaking with on WhatsApp. That was when, my brother, I joined this other group. This group, it was written, join Illuminati now. So I was very curious and I wanted to see if this thing was real or if it was something else. After I had joined that group, then the admin came to my inbox. When I looked up his name, I saw that indeed this man, he was the admin of that group. As we were talking, he then said that I have a revelation, and the revelation that I have been given, I can see that the woman who is hiding behind the phone, she is not the woman that I am looking at, because currently, according to him, they were looking for very beautiful women that they could use so as to attract other men, because to them this was like a business. This man, he was not in the Illuminati, but he was a priest. He was just a priest. You know, those voodoo priests that do money making rituals. So they were looking for beautiful women that they can use as the forefront of their business, like attracting male customers. So that man, after he had said that he had been given a revelation that the woman who was behind the phone, who was hiding behind the profile that he was looking at, was not the woman who was on the profile picture, I really got scared and I blocked him. But to my surprise, after I had blocked him on Facebook, when I opened up my WhatsApp, I then saw that there was another message. This message, when I saw the code, it was from Ghana. Then the man said, "Hi, it is me who has been speaking with you on Facebook." I really got scared and he said, "No, I am not going to hurt you." He even claimed to have seen my name and my surname, and in the place where I was in the vision, he said that all that he wanted to do was to speak with me. He then said that, "Can you please send me any of your pictures, because we are looking for some beautiful girls that we can recruit." So when you joined the group, after I had gotten the notification, I went through your profile picture and I did an image reverse search, and I found out that the pictures that you are using, they are not your pictures. That is when I went into the shrine, and when I looked, I saw that indeed you are using another woman's pictures. But can you send me your pictures so that we can see if we will be able to recruit you? I then sent my pictures out of fear. After I had sent my pictures out of fear, he then said, "Why are you using another woman's pictures when you are as beautiful as you are?" And I said, "Thank you." That is how I got myself involved with that voodoo priest. So after I had sent him my pictures, he then said that my only job was to make sure that I will add as many friends as I can, and most of my friends, they are men, just a few women that are also under the instruction of that high priest who is from Ghana. So all that we do is that he encouraged me to date as many men as I can. I do not demand money from these men. The majority of these guys, they are in Africa, and when I am dating these guys, all that I do is that when we were exchanging our pictures, I then forward those pictures to that man who is a high priest who is there in Ghana. So I don't know what he does with the pictures, because after I would have sent him the pictures, that is when the man will start getting soft towards me. Then that priest will encourage me to tell that man all of my financial problems, but I should not ask for money directly. He said that if you ask for the money directly, then the charms are not going to work. So what I'll do is that I will just say, "My mom is really sick and I can't have a video chat with you because I am really stressed." So this guy, simply because a lot of charms will be used on his life, he will then send me money. Most of these guys, they sent me money via Western Union. My brother, I have been doing this for many years. So there was this other guy that I dated. Unfortunately, this guy, he passed away. He told me that he wanted to marry me even though we were living in different countries. But there was a time that he suspected that maybe I was dating another guy, because I cannot be online all the times. In my life personally, there was another guy that I was seeing. It was just like friendship with benefits. So this guy, when he called me one day, I was with that guy. Quickly, that other guy that I was seeing, like friends with benefits, he then answered the call and he insulted that guy, and he told him that he was a fool because he had recently sent me about $3,000, but the money that he had sent to me, most of it, I had forwarded it to that voodoo priest who is there in Ghana. He only gave me a cut of that money. So after that man that I was dating online, he had been told that he was just a fool who just sent someone that he doesn't know money. He then went offline, and when he came back, he only said, "I am really stressed. I think that I might commit suicide," and he went offline. Ever since that day that he went offline, he has never returned back online again. So I am scared that maybe he ended up committing suicide. Then there was one day, my brother, I was just walking down the road and I saw a dark cloud that was falling from the heavens, and when it fell from the heavens, then it covered my eyes. And from that day, that was when I started experiencing severe headache, even though I managed to get home. But when I reached home, I told my parents that I have a severe headache. So everyone thought that maybe this was just a normal headache. But ever since that day, my brother, sometimes I feel like there will be someone that will be hitting me with an axe on top of my head. When I start to get this painful headache, it will be so painful that I can even struggle to walk. We have been to different hospitals. Some of them, they said that maybe it is meningitis, but it is not, my brother, because some of the tests that were done on me, they came back negative. So everyone is just puzzled. And this headache, my brother, it can go away, but when it comes back, I will start to cry. Sometimes I can even put some ice blocks on my head so that the pain can go away. Right now, I do not even know what to do anymore. And that man who is a voodoo priest, he is not helpful at all. All that he wants is that when you are working for him, you can make money for him. But if you can't make money for him, then he will cut the relationship. It is like me and this guy, we have never worked together. So many times he can just blue tick my messages, but in the past, he was always in communication with me.